I need you guys to understand that 9 times out of 10, the things we think we're afraid of are not what we're really afraid of at all, okay? Are you afraid of putting yourself out there? Are you afraid to be seen trying by the people you know? What is up, y'all? It's your girl Tianna, also known as That Girl T, back with another video. And whether you're new or whether you're returning, welcome welcome back to my channel. As you guys can already tell by the title, today's video is for anybody and everybody who's sick and tired of fear getting in the way of pursuing the dreams in their life that they want. Y'all, it's 2024. We don't got time to be letting no fear get in the way of nothing, okay? So whether you want to be a YouTuber, whether you want to be an influencer, whether you want to start your own business, etc., etc., today is the day you get over your fear of posting and putting yourself out there for good. And I am here to help you by sharing my experience. So listen up, go grab a snack or something, go grab a little water, because class is officially in session. Now, before I give you guys my main 2 tips on how I got over my fear of posting, first, you have to understand what fear is. Now, I know fears can feel so heavy. I know they can feel so paralyzing. They can feel so stifling, but baby, all fear is an emotion. It is an emotion just like happiness, just like sadness, just like anger, just like frustration, and all emotions come and they go. I want you to think about your first time riding a bike. Maybe the first time you were terrified, but as you kept riding the bike, it went from being scary to being your favorite thing to do. We're all human. We all go through these same emotions, and fear is one of them. So please do not for a second think that your favorite influencer, your favorite singer, your favorite actor does not go through fear, because they do. The difference is they don't let their fears stop them from taking action. I need you guys to understand that 9 times out of 10, the things we think we're afraid of are not what we're really afraid of at all, okay? I'm going to use me, for example. I used to have the biggest fear of flying on a plane. I did not fly on a plane until I was in college the first time I flew on a plane, because I was that scared. And y'all, I cannot believe, like, back then, I would have preferred to take a 9-hour ride on the Greyhound instead of taking a 40-minute flight. But when I really got down to the nitty-gritty of my fear, I was not afraid to fly on a plane. I was worried about, well, what if the plane has to make a crash landing in the ocean and I can't make it to the life raft because I don't know how to swim? You know, in the movies where, like, the plane lands in the water and they have, like, that big slide and it, like, turns into the life raft. Very dramatic. Yes, ciao. I know, don't judge me, don't clock me in the comments, okay? Yeah, that being said, I thought I was afraid of flying, but I was really not afraid of flying. I was afraid of drowning in the ocean. I want you guys to really think, are you afraid of posting for real? Or are you afraid of people judging you? Are you afraid of putting yourself out there? Are you afraid to be seen trying by the people you know? Are you afraid to post, or are you afraid of putting in all this effort and not getting the outcome you're expecting, whether it's the likes, the comments, the shares, whatever? My main 2 reasons I was afraid of posting was because I was so caught up in what other people would say and what would other people think and da-da-da-da. And the second one being, I didn't want to post because it's like, what if no one watches it? What if no one likes it? What if no one comments on it? You know, it may be different for everybody, but those were my main 2 reasons why I was afraid to post. Which is crazy because I feel like I had no problem posting on Instagram. I had no problem posting on Snapchat. But when it came to YouTube just felt so different, and it felt like a lot more pressure. And I guess it was because, like, YouTube is global. Like, you know, like, you just never know who your video is going to reach. And I think that really terrified me. When it comes down to my fear of fearing what other people would say, what other people would think, blase, 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 I feel like that is one I'm still working on. Like, you know, there's a lot of content I want to create, and I just feel like, what are the people that know me gonna say, or what are they gonna think? And I have to just remind myself, baby, if they don't resonate with the content, if they don't like the content, maybe the content is not for them, and that is fine, but it is for somebody out there. Why are you so fixated on what someone else has to say about your happiness? Why are you so fixated on what someone else may think about what you're passionate about? The way I have been getting over it recently is I look at it like this. My favorite color is pink. If you didn't know, baby, I'm a pink girl. Nobody can tell me nothing about the color pink that's gonna make me change my mind. If somebody came up to me today and was like, pink's a stupid color, you should like green. Are you telling me just because their favorite color is green, I'm supposed to be like, oh, you're right, now I like green? No. I'm gonna like pink regardless of what your favorite color is. If you don't care about people judging you for your favorite color, your favorite food, your favorite football, basketball team, why does their opinion about what you do with your life matter so much? I mean, if it doesn't matter for nothing else, why does it matter to this? Now, real quick, before I give you guys the tips, I want to touch on my fear of posting due to not getting likes, not getting views, not getting comments, okay? I think it's quite silly. Like, now that I'm sitting here analyzing it, you guys, it's so silly. I was worried about no one watching, no one liking, no one commenting, right? But by not posting it, I guarantee just that. No one can like a video I have not posted for them to like. No one can comment on a video that I have not posted for them to comment. Nobody can subscribe to my channel if I have not made the channel for them to subscribe to. Do you see what I'm saying? The same thing I was afraid of I was doing to myself. By not putting yourself out there, you guarantee no one can support your brand or your business because you're not putting the product and yourself out there. I don't want to see nobody in the comments hit me with the I don't post because I'm afraid no one's going to watch it. Because we just broke that down, right? We just broke it down. We're not going to rebuild it up. It's broke down. It's done because it makes no sense. And I know you might be thinking, well, it makes sense to me, T. Yeah, it made sense to me too, ma'am. It made sense to me too, sir. But it doesn't make sense anymore. It's 2024, and if it doesn't make sense, we're not doing it. Moving along, the part you guys have all been waiting for, okay? So here are my 2 tips for anybody who has a fear of posting and putting themselves out there. Now, tip number 1. I hate to sound like a broken record for real, y'all. Like, I really do. It sounds a little cliche. It sounds a little redundant. It's something we've all heard before. But you just gotta do it. So tip number 1, do it. Just do it. Just do it. Just do it. What are you waiting for? Just do it. I mean, why wouldn't you do it? Like, I sound like a Nike ad right now. Just do it. If you don't want to call it the just do it, okay? If you don't want to call it the Nike method or whatever, also, this video is not sponsored. But Nike, I mean, if you come across the video, holla at me, okay? My business email is in the description. I like to call it the fuck around and find out method, okay? I know normally fuck around and find out does not have a good connotation, but this is probably the one time and the only time you can make fuck around and find out a good thing. Let's get into it. I posted this YouTube short, okay? And it was a get ready with me. An outfit was cute, but let's be for real. I feel like, babe, I've had outfits that ate way harder than, like, this is regular. This is light. Like, this is not a... There's no razzle dazzle, there's no pizzazz, there's no je ne sais quoi to the outfit. But this short got over 1,000 views. 1,000 views was a lot for me because at the time of posting this, I only had, I think I was at like 48 subscribers. I was stuck at like right under 50 for a long time. Considering I only had like 48 subscribers was a big deal. Okay, that was a big deal. I was hesitant in posting the short. I was hesitant in posting the get ready with me. Well, actually, I'm lying. I'm not gonna sit here and lie. I felt really confident in the edit. I felt confident in the music I chose for it. It's like when you look good, you feel good. And baby, I know I looked good. But back to my fear of what if no one likes it? What if no one comments? What if no one watches it? Like I said, I would not have known that that short was gonna get 1,000 views. I wouldn't have known how many likes it could have gotten if I wouldn't have posted it. So sometime, you see where I'm going? You just gotta fuck around and find out. Why don't you post it and see how many views it gets? Why don't you post it and see how many people comment? Why don't you post it and see how well the video does? Because you're honestly not going to know until you do it. If you're a Nike fan, the just do it method is for you. If you're not a Nike fan, fuck around. F-A-F-O, right? Fuck around, find out. F-A-F-O. Either you going to just do it or you going to FAFO it. Either way, that's how I did it. After I posted that short, I'm not even gonna hold y'all, I was feeling like that girl. Like 1,000 views, you couldn't tell me nothing, baby. You could not tell me nothing. And even this short right here, this was my like my little sick day, my little sick diaries, like get out of a slump. That got over 2,000 views, and I was not expecting that at all. But I had to just do it to see what would happen. Sometime I do highly recommend just doing it, you guys, because once I posted it, it was like, huh, this really ain't so bad. Or like, huh, 1,000 views is kind of lit. And even if I wouldn't have got 1,000 views, I have shorts that have had maybe 200 views, I think the lowest I have is 170. Like, even that is still good to me. Again, considering I only have 48 subscribers. Like, of course, the goal is to aim for more, but I mean, look, it's better than 0. I personally like tip number 2 because I feel like it's something everybody can do, regardless of where you're at in your content journey, regardless of where you're at in your business. And I feel like it's pressure free. And I don't know about y'all, but sometimes when I feel pressured to do something, it makes me freeze even more. It makes me feel even more paralyzed and causes me not to move. And I think that's why I highly recommend tip number 2. But tip number 2 in regards to how to get over your fear of posting and putting yourself out there is to get inspired. Now, I know this is probably not what you guys were expecting to hear, but getting inspired works wonders. I personally want to be a content creator full time. So I have a lot of content creators I follow, a lot of YouTubers I follow, a lot of TikTok girlies I follow. I try to immerse myself in what I want to do as much as I can. And I try to have a good mix of people who are like A-list content creators, mid-list, and like, I don't want to say lower tier, that's not the term, but like C-list content creators. And here's why. There's nothing wrong with following the bigger content creators and the bigger streamers, and sometimes it can feel out of touch. Like, if somebody has 1 million subscribers, like, yes, they're gonna inspire me and motivate me, but sometimes I get more inspiration and more motivation from someone who's in a similar position because it's like more realistic. Kayla Hill is a YouTube girly that I watch, and she mainly does vlog content, and she is the reason that I was so inspired to film that Target vlog, because for a long time, y'all, I feel like vlogging in Target is so hard because everybody and their mama be at Target, and you don't want everybody and your mama to be staring at you while you got your camera, giving you the side eye, giving you the stank face, like, what is this girl doing? She makes vlogging look fun. I want to do more vlogs on my channel. I think at the time of me watching that video, I only had 2 vlogs on my channel, and I think now I have 3. But it's the simple fact that watching her vlogs inspired me to vlog. I immersed myself in her vlogs so much where it's like, you know what? I am going to go to Target and vlog. I am going to go out in public and vlog more because this is what I want to do. And if Kayla can do it, I can do it. If Kia can do it, I can do it. If Talitha Jane can do it, I can do it. Like, the more you see other people doing what you want to do, I feel like the less scary it became and the more exciting it became. 3 days, she gained, what is that? 3.7 subscribers in 3 days. It's crazy. Some people, it takes them a year just to hit 1,000 subscribers. I don't know what y'all consider a small YouTuber, but compared to the bigger content creators I follow, 1.3K subscribers is still on the smaller side to me personally. And I was just like, wow, if she went from 1.3 to 5K in 3 days, I can go from 50 to 600 in 3 days or 3 months, or like, it's possible. I know I'm using content as an example, but that just relates to me, you guys. So, but you can apply this to anything. If you want to be a music artist, get inspired by artists in the industry, but also find a couple SoundCloud artists, you know, find a little underground artist and get inspired by them too. If you want to be a business owner, find, I don't know, a business that really speaks to you, a business that's booming, you know, and then, I don't know, find a small business on TikTok or something. Like, just get inspired. I think the just do it method, or the fuck around and find out method, is good for getting out of paralysis and finally moving. But I think inspiration is really what keeps the momentum going long term. I notice when I am inspired to do something and excited to do something, I put a lot more in it. Like, when I'm not excited to film, you can see it in my energy, you can see it in my face, you can hear it in my tone, versus when I'm excited to film, I'm smiling. Like, I'm a little goofy, like maybe my personality's coming out more. Like, it reads on film. And even if you're not a content creator, I feel like it reads in whatever it is that you're doing, whether it's music, whether it's like art, whether it's your cooking. Why wouldn't you want to be excited about your dreams? Why wouldn't you want to be excited about what you're passionate about? Please do not sleep on being inspired, you guys. So class is officially over. Yes, I'm gonna give y'all some homework, because what type of professor would I be if I didn't? I mean, Your girl did go to college, by the way, so I'm not going to do y'all like my professors did me. Your homework's going to be pretty simple. If you did not already determine what your real fears are, that's step number 1. Number 2 is think about something you can just do. If you're afraid of doing this, think of something you can just do to get the ball rolling. 3rd, get inspired. Find someone in your field, find someone in your industry, maybe find multiple people in your field or in your industry that are doing what you want to do, creating what you want to create, living the lifestyle that you want, and start immersing yourself in that, whether it's through consuming their content. I don't know, if you want to be a chef, get some cookbooks. If you want to be a music artist, go to a show. Whatever it is, start getting inspired, and I promise you, once inspiration starts kicking in, baby, excitement is sure to follow, and then once excitement comes, it's only up from there. So that is all I have for you guys in today's video. If you found today's video helpful, let me know by giving the video a like, because baby, how am I supposed to know it helps you out if you don't like the video from me? I mean, simple math. And also, let me know down in the comments, why is it that you feel like you're afraid of posting? And please, like, y'all, if you are embarrassed to comment, I need you to take tip number 1 and just do it. I really want you guys to comment down below why it is you're afraid of posting, because you may find someone else with the same comment as you and realize that y'all have a lot in common, and maybe y'all can get inspired by each other. I mean, come on. It's your girl T logging off. I will catch y'all in my next video. Bye.